And welcome to the Julianne Cairn Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School for tonight's non-conference boys basketball matchup between the visiting Eagles of the Immaculate Heart of Mary School and the North Brookfield Indians. LPAC is excited to be bringing you all home games live for the North Brookfield boys and girls varsity basketball teams this season. I'm Tabby LeBlanc, and I'll be behind the microphone to describe tonight's action, so please sit back and enjoy the game. The Eagles of the Immaculate Heart of Mary School. This is their first varsity game of the season. They also compete with most of the same players at the JV level, and they are 4-0 against JV competition. The Eagles are coached by brother Patrick and brother Christopher, which they happen to be twin brothers. Players to watch tonight for the Eagles: number 6, John Dion; number 4, Paul Jayon; number 7, Mark Dion; and number 11, Daniel Mooney, along with number 20, Edmund Alexander. For those of you who don't know, Immaculate Heart of Mary School is located at St. Benedict Center in the village of Still River, part of the town of Harvard, which I believe is up around the Lancaster-Clinton area. So the school is an apostolate of the Slaves in the Immaculate Heart of Mary, brothers and sisters to students grade 1 through 12. So, for the North Brookfield Indians, under Coach Steve Carrington, coming to tonight's game with an overall record of 1-2 and are currently 0-2 in the Worcester County Conference. The Indians look to rebound tonight after a couple of tough luck losses to South Lancaster and Sizer on the road. In the SLA defeat on Tuesday, December 11th, the Indians, after a game-tying three-pointer by senior Joey Valancourt with 3 seconds left in regulation, fell 66-63 in overtime. Tyler Patchen and Justin LaRoe led the Indians in scoring in that game with 16 points each. On this past Monday evening, the Indians were in the game throughout, but eventually fell to Sizer by 9, 73-64. Tyler Patchen led the offense with 23 points, followed by Justin LaRoe with 15. The Indians currently average 60.7 points per game while surrendering 63.7. Leading scorers for the Indians this year have been Tyler Patchen, who comes in with a 21 points per game average with 11 threes. Max Valancourt checks in at 6.7 with 2 threes. Justin LaRoe averaging 12 points with 5 threes. Joey Valancourt, 7 points per game with 4 threes. And also sophomore Joey Duzak is averaging 5.3 points with 4 three-pointers. Riley Lamy checks in with 5. Our next game for the Indians, which will also be our next telecast, is this Friday, December 21st, as part of the traditional doubleheader versus David Prouty. The Lady Indians will be taking on the Lady Panthers in a 5 p.m. start. The boys will then do basketball battle around 6:30 here at the Julianne Cairn Gymnasium. This will be David Prouty coach Pat O'Connor's return to North Brookfield. Pat was the North Brookfield coach up until last year for a few seasons. Other games in December will be Friday, December 28th, as the boys will be hosting Southbridge in a 6:30 start. If you're looking for schedules, you can go to the MIA app and download right into your calendars any game that you'd like to see in the future. Also coming up in a little while, the Harlem Superstars will be visiting the Booster Club. North Brookfield Booster Club this year will be hosting the Superstars. That's Saturday, January 12th at 5:30. So we're getting ready for a night of basketball battle. This is 3 in a row for us here on local public access television. Great job so far done by the guys. Got a full crew of cameras tonight. So referee's already giving me a hard time. I'm not coaching anymore, guys. You don't have to worry about it. So let's turn to public address announcer and athletic director Ralph Kay for our starting lineups.
We hope that all of you enjoy tonight's contest, and please be reminded that displaying good sportsmanship at all times towards all players, coaches, and officials. The athletic director, a game administrator, or staff reserve the right to ask anyone who is berating, cursing, and/or taunting during the course of the game to immediately leave the school grounds, and if necessary, with an escort from our police department. Now let's meet the teams. The starters representing the Immaculate Heart of Mary, number 6, sophomore John Bryan. Number 4, senior Paul Gian. Number 7, senior Mark Dion. Number 11, freshman Daniel Lee. And number 20, freshman Edmund Alexander. The team is coached by Brother Patrick and Brother Christopher. And now let's meet the starters for your Indians of Brookfield. Number 5, 8th grader Tyler Patrick. Number 11, senior Riley Lanning. Number 22, junior Max Vanderbilt. Number 23, senior Lou Jordan. And number 24, senior Justin Lowe. The Indians are coached by Steve Franklin and assisted by Brian Carrington. Please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem.
Game tonight between the Eagles of the Immaculate Heart of Mary School and your North Brookfield Indians. Starters for the Eagles will be number 6, John Dion, number 4, Paul Gian, 7, Mark Dion, 11, Daniel Mooney, and number 20, Edmund Alexander. For North Brookfield, number 5, Tyler Patchen, 11, Riley Lamy, 22, Max Valancourt, 23, Luke Jolin, and 24, Justin LaRoe. Officials for the night, Paul Garrity and Nick Perfidi. Riley gets the tap to Tyler. Patchen drives the lane, puts it up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Indians ball. Justin LaRoe to inbound. Comes to Tyler in the corner. Tyler turns down to 3. Max Valancourt goes through his legs. Max from 3. It's good. Max Valancourt opens the scoring tonight with a 3. Now Brookfield dropping back into a 1-2-2. The Eagles try to get the ball inside. Lemmy bats it away. Loose ball. Tyler Patchen comes up with it. Tyler to Justin. Justin drives the lane out to Riley Lamy outside. Riley looks to drive. Gets shut down. That's number 11, Daniel Mooney with the steal. Up quick. Back to Mooney. A runner is good. Daniel Mooney. Tyler Patchen on the line, but hits two. Tyler Patchen. Off to a quick start already. Mooney with it. Goes in the corner. To Gian. Back up front. Little stutter step. Shot's good by number 20. That's Edmund Alexander. Patchen driving baseline. Gets hit. That fouls on number 11, Daniel Mooney. That's his first. Team first. Indians will inbound underneath their own basket. It's out to Tyler. Tyler drives the lane. Back to Riley. Riley in the paint. Puts it up. A little strong. Mooney with the rebound. Gian bringing it up. Goes to Mooney. Drive in the middle. And we've got a block and foul on Max Valancourt. It's Max's first. Team first. Ball goes to the corner. It's short. May have been deflected. Justin LaRoe out front to Tyler. Max pulls up. Round rim and in. Max Valancourt. John with it. Alexander. John gets it back. Puts up the jumper. A little strong. Riley Lamy with the rebound. Max with it. Coming down the far sideline. Max with the tricky dribble. Ball gets deflected. And it's good. That's Daniel Mooney. That's 4 for Daniel. Tyler trying to set stuff up here. Max tries to get it into Luke. Luke powers his way inside. No good. Max tips it. No good. Gian with it. Up to Alexander. Alexander, tricky move. Drops around the rim and out. Riley Lamy. Runs Max up to Tyler. Tyler pulls up a 3. It's long. And the Indians try to save it, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be the Eagles' ball. A little nicer than I'd be able to say Eagles and Indians. I had 2 Lady Indians teams last night. So North Brookfield with a slim 1-point lead, 7-6. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Gian with the move. Ball goes inside. Luke Jolin just stands there and blocks the shot. Max Valancourt pushing it up. It's like both teams want to run tonight. Oh, Max loses out of bounds. John Dion inbounds to Paul Gian. Tries to get back inside. Tyler Patchen out ahead. Goes one-on-one. Gets hit. And that foul is on number 11, Daniel Mooney. That's his second foul. Team second. Tyler Patchen going to the line shooting 2. Tyler dips, shoots, around him and out. Tyler gets the roll on that one. Number 4, Paul Gian with it. Goes to the high post. Back to Paul. Stolen by Riley Lamy. Tyler Patchen up ahead. Uses the rim for a screen nicely. Lays it in. And we got a timeout, Eagles. North Brookfield with 4:26 left in the first quarter, up 10-6. North Brookfield pushing the ball. Both teams pushing the ball up. Looks like the Eagles trying to get the ball inside. North Brookfield with a size advantage tonight, so. Coach Carrington probably just telling his guys to keep on, keep pressuring, keep pressuring. Both teams back in the zone, but they are ball hawking definitely. It's the difference between falling back in the zone and just letting the team come to you. You going out and putting some pressure on, which the Indians are doing tonight. Eagles inbounding. Tyler Patchen waiting for him at half court. No changes so far in the lineups. Alexander looking for an outlet here. Bottled up. Goes up top. Long. Justin LaRoe up ahead to Tyler Patchen. Puts it up, no good. Max Valancourt with the offensive rebound, lays it back in. That's 7 for Max. Coming out strong. Gian with it. Crossover. Comes up shooting. Little strong. Dion had the offensive rebound, but we got a foul. I think that foul's on Mark Dion. That's his first. Max Valancourt. Hands off to Tyler. Ooh, ball stolen. Gian up ahead, lays it up and in. That's Paul's first bucket of the night. Got to believe they won't make that lazy pass again. Tyler Patchen with it, looking around. North Brookfield setting up. Tyler drives the lane, throws it up, no good. Nice rebound by number 6, John Dion. Paul Gian gets fouled. That foul's on Max Valancourt. That's Max's second. Team second. A couple of subs checking in at the table. Gian short with the first one. Joey Valancourt and Connor Morrison for North Brookfield. Number 33, Steve Alexander in for Immaculate Heart of Mary. Gian at the line. Strong on that one. Riley Amy with a big rebound to Joey Valancourt. Joey bringing it up. Connor Morris back out. Tyler Patchen. Tyler, tricky dribbles. And we got a foul. That foul's on Steven Alexander. That's his first. Team fourth. Justin LaRoe inbounds with Patchen. Tyler from way downtown. Around the rim and out. Alexander with the rebound. Gian with it. North Brookfield on a 1-2-2. Holding their ground. Alexander looks inside. Back out. Gian. I think that ball got a little bit of a deflection from Joey Valancourt. Battle for it. Gian comes up with it. Throws up a runner. No good. Justin LaRue bats it. And it's going to stay Eagles ball. 2:25 left in the first quarter. North Brookfield with a 4-point lead, 12-8. Ball goes to Alexander. Pass. Oh, ball is kicked around. It's going to stay North Brookfield ball. Joey Valancourt, Connor Morse. Connor with some early action tonight. Tyler Patchen, little head and shoulder fake. Connor Morse. Joey Valancourt. They're down to 8 seconds on shot clock. Joey drives. Around the rim and in. Joey Valancourt with his first bucket off the bench tonight. Luke Jolin got the nod in the starting lineup tonight. Alexander travels. Christian Gilbert in the game for Connor Morse. Christian, one of the senior captains. Ball goes inside to Riley Lamy. Nice head shoulder fake, lays it up and in. Riley. Christian, Luke, Jolin, and Justin LaRoe, the captains for the Indians. Ball batted away. Gian comes up with it. Tyler Patchen tips it away. Goes in for the layup. Tyler Patchen. That's 7 for Tyler. Ball up top to Alexander. Driving, and we got a couple of reach-ins on that one. That's on Tyler Patchen. That's his first. Team third. Subs in Alejandro Aponte and David Shea. It's going to be North Brookfield ball. Gian in the corner. Alexander. Got it. That's 3. It's Edmund Alexander. He's got 5 in the first quarter. Aponte, Joey Valancourt in the corner. David Shea drives the lane, lays it up. No good, but he's fouled. That foul is on number 20 for the Eagles, Edmund Alexander. It's his first, team 5th. David Shea, some early action tonight, a sophomore. Spends most of his time on JVs. Puts it up, a little strong with that one. David, Connor Moss, and Alejandro Aponte. No JV game tonight, so they're up to get some minutes. Joey Duzak also checks in. David dips, shoots, floats it up, no good. Joey Valancourt with the rebound, throws it up, no good. David Shea tries to get it. Here comes Alexander up the right wing. Aponte reaches in, doesn't get him. Alexander with the pull-up, it's good. Nice shot. Pretty shot off the jump. Christian Gilbert to Joey Valancourt. Joe Duzak, pass is stolen. Alexander with Valancourt on him, and Joey fouls him. Got some ball, but a lot of body. Fouls on Joey Valancourt. That's his first. Team 4th. Edmund Alexander is going to go to the line shooting 2. Alexander dips, shoots, got it. Daniel Mooney back in the game. Alexander dips, shoots. It's a little long. Joey Valancourt. Eye for the rebound. Up ahead, David Shea. Oops. Almost traveled. Told himself. Joey Valancourt tries to drive through 2. No room, and we've got on the floor, and we got a jump ball. It'll be Eagles ball. And a decent-sized crowd here tonight. Some of the girls players, they get the night off. They're here. The JV team, boys JV team. Ball battle. Joey Duzak comes up with it. Up to Christian Gilbert. Christian on the fly. Looks for the 3. David Shea not afraid to put up the 3. It's a little long. Battle for the boards. Gian comes down with it. Fires Hail Mary. It's no good. So our score at the end of 1 here at the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium is the North Brookfield Indians 18. The Eagles, the Immaculate Heart of Mary 14. So off to a good start here. That was our Indians cheering squad tonight, coached by Tori Zalaskis. Led out there by captains Cami Zalaskis and Michaela Adams. Also on the squad, Kaylee Peterson, Kaylee Dutter, Paige Milkman, Hannah Southwick, Caitlin Anderson, and Peyton Cantwell. Gotta believe somebody's missing because there's 7 of them and I got 8 names, but make sure we cover them all. So North Brookfield out a pretty good start, 18-14. Tyler Patchen with 7 and Max Valancourt with 7. For the Eagles, Edmund Alexander has 8 points. Now Brookfield back with their starters. Tyler Patchen with the reverse, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Edmund Alexander. It will be the Indians' ball. Justin inbounds. Max Valancourt pulls it back out. Up Tyler Patchen. Indians setting it up. Giving Tyler some room. He'll take that shot. Tyler driving back to Max. Max going to put it up for 3. It's good. Max Valancourt. No hesitation in the Indians shooting tonight. Cross court to Gian inside. Offensive rebound, puts it up, and we got to travel. Great hustle by John Dion in the offensive boards, but took a little shuffle before he went back up. He was in amongst the trees, so I don't really blame him. Tyler Patchen comes around the screen, back to Max, inside to Riley Lamy. Back to Justin LaRoe for 3. It's long. Alexander with the rebound to Gian. Paul Gian with it. Gian for 3. A little long. Max Valancourt tries to come down and scramble on the floor. Alexander with it, lays it up, too strong. Ball batted around, and it will be North Brookfield ball. No lack of hustle and energy in this court tonight. All right, Lehman inbound. Goes to Tyler Patchen. Tyler looking for a screen. The universal sign for give me a pick is a fist. Tyler drives the lane, no good. Battle for the ball. Mark Dion comes down with it. Ball Gian way outside. Luke Jolin way up ahead. Tyler Patchen catches up. Lays it in. It's his cousin Riley that plays for the JV girls. Sometimes I mess up the names. Been a long week. Cross court pass, nobody there, goes out of bounds. It'll be the Indians' ball. 23-14. North Brookfield opening up a 9-point lead here at the beginning of the second quarter. Tyler Patchen, nice pass to Riley Lamy. Riley lays it in. Alexander goes to the left. Inside pass. A floater, no good. Up and no good again. Luke Jolin. Oh, puts up ahead. We got a collision. That's kind of one of those like the NFL is like 3 guys going for it and they all collide. It's like, who do you call the foul on? So, nobody. Good no call. That foul is on Edmund Alexander. That's his second. Team 6. Ball inbounded to Tyler. Tyler takes the 3. It's a little long. Rebound by Gian. Gian drives back to Alexander. Riley Lamy with the steal. Looking for help. Doesn't get it. Riley takes himself. A little strong. Riley was looking to dish, but nobody filling the other lane. Gian Alexander inside the 3. He's got it. Evan Alexander for 2. Nice, pretty jump shot by Edmund. Riley Lamy inside to Luke Jolin. Powers his way up, lays it in, and he's fouled. Luke with the basket. That foul's on Mark Dion. That's his second. Team 7, Luke on the line to try to finish the 3-point play. Luke dips, shoots. Ooh, short. Joey Valancourt ended up with the rebound. It did hit the rim, so there was no violation. Justin LaRoe with a head fake, drives the lane. It's good. Justin LaRoe. That's Justin's first points of the night. North Brookfield now with a 13-point lead, 29-16. Alexander with it on the baseline, puts it up, he got hit. I think Joey got him. Yep, Joe Valancourt, that's his second foul. Both Joey and Max with 2 each. Still 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Alexander, a little strong on that one. Matthew Rue in the game, replacing Mark Dion. Alexander dips, shoots, strong again. Joey Valencourt to rebound, up to Max. Joey and Max out there for the first time tonight together. Ball goes into the corner, almost daring Tyler to shoot. Joey does not hesitate. Puts up no good. Luke Jolin battles inside. Nice pass to Max. Max Valencourt. And we've got a timeout in the Indians. So with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half, North Brookfield with a 31-16 lead. Eagles calling a timeout, trying to slow things down a little bit. Tyler Patchen's got 9 points. Max Valencourt with 12. The Indians with six players on the score sheet. Now, Riley Lamy also has 4. Luke Jolin, Justin LaRoe, and Joey Valencourt, 2 each. Foul situation right now, Joey and Max both with 2 each. Tyler's got 1. For the Eagles, Mark Dion, Daniel Mooney, and Edmund Alexander all have 2. Mark Dion checking back in. For North Brookfield, Tyler Patchen, Max Valencourt, Justin LaRue, Luke Jolin, and Joey Valencourt. Ball goes to the high post. Back out to Paul Gian. Evan Alexander with it. Nice move. Goes by and got fouled. Foul's on Max Valencourt. That's his 3rd. Max going to have to sit and take a rest. Christian Gilbert will be checking in for him. Alexander misses the first. Christian Gilbert checks in for Max. Max with 3. I'm sure he'll probably sit out the rest of this half, get him ready for the second half. Alexander, line dip, shoots, around the rim and in. Justin LaRoe inside Joey Valencourt. Backdoor pass. We got a few kicks there. It's going to stay Eagles ball, and we'll get a new 30. Evan Alexander. Ball goes inside. Runner, no good. That was Mark Dion. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be North Brookfield ball. Christian Gilbert bringing it up. Tyler Patchen looking inside to Luke Jolin. Gets inside. Luke powers his way in. No good. He's fouled. That foul is on number 7, Mark Dion. That's his 3rd. Luke will be going to the line, shooting 2. Tip, shoots, got it. Luke with 3 now. You can tell it's 7 o'clock because the fan just went off. Luke Jolin dip, shoots. No good. Evan Alexander. I've been saying his name a lot tonight. He's always with the ball. Gian misses the jumper. Joey Valencourt looking for help. Over to Justin LaRoe. Justin driving the lane. Outside. We got a foul. That foul is on number 4, Paul Gian. That's his first. You can always tell when Justin's going to the hoop. Just puts his head down and goes. No indecision. Justin's got the first one. Justin dips, shoots, got it. Nothing but net. Nothing but net. North Brookfield 36. There's a long rainbow for number 11, Daniel Mooney. That's 7 for Daniel. Tyler Patchen trying to match him. It's a little bit long. Battle for the rebound. Mooney with it. Crossover dribble. Long range, no good. Luke Joel in the rebound, fires it out. Kind of ill-advised pass. Mooney steals it, puts it up, round the rim, no good. Joey Valancourt high for the rebound out to Christian Gilbert. Kristen driving the lane, goes up, throws it up, no good. Luke Joel follows, no good. Gian drives the lane, Joey Valancourt, skies. Luke Joel in the head of the field, lays it up, no good. There's a couple of Luke like to have back. Alexander with it. Alexander drives the lane. Joey Valancourt comes over to help and picks up the foul. That's Joey's third. Edmund Alexander going to the line, shooting 2. Tip, shoots, no good. Edmund having a little problem with the line tonight, but not any problems from outside. Wholesale changes for North Brookfield. Joey Duzak, Connor Morse, David Shea in. Alexander at the line. Dips, shoots. That one's wide. Joey Duzak comes down with it. Tyler Patchen. Tyler pulls it back out. Running a play. To Connor Morse. Connor, an 8th grader. Basket stolen. Edmund Alexander goes up. No good. Connor Morse comes down with the rebound. Corner up ahead. Tyler Patchen drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Joe Duzak. Joey with the jumper. Round the rim and in. Joey's first points of the night. Joey, a sophomore. We have timeout. Immaculate Heart of Mary. So with 1:31 left to go in the second quarter, it's the Indians 38 and the Eagles 20. All right, 1 minute and 31 seconds to go here in the first half. I'm just joking with Brother Anthony next to me, telling him this is the first time we've had police at the game. I don't know if it's because we're playing Immaculate Heart of Mary or not, but of course one of them, former standout player here at North Brookfield, Richard Caron III. Officer Richard Caron III. Long range jumper is no good. Luke Jolin comes down with it. Tied up for a second. And laid up and in by number 7, Mark Dion. That's Mark's first basket. David Shea drives, no good. Paul Gion with it. Ball cross court. Alexander puts it up, gets the roll. Edmund Alexander with 2 more. David Shea bringing it up. Kicks it back out to Aponte. Joey Duzak to Shea. Shea saves it from going out of bounds. Cross court to Connor Morse. Nice tricky dribble. Aponte with it. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Connor Morris puts it up. Rainbow is good. Connor Morris, his first bucket of the night. I don't know if maybe his first, I think that's his first points of the year. And possibly his first varsity points. Alexander travels. Connor Morris, an 8th grader, getting some PT tonight. David Shea bringing it up. 16 seconds to go. David to Connor. Connor drives left, and we got a blocking foul. That foul is on number 4, Paul Gion. That's his second. Connor Morris going to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Dip, shoots. A little strong on that one. Connor, round the rim and out. Dion the rebound up to Gion. Goes by Aponte. Drives the lane and got swallowed up. That foul was on David Shea. That's his first. David, a sophomore, getting some playing time tonight. Got a 1-on-1. Paul Gion going to the line. Paul dip, shoots around the rim and out. Laid up and in, no good. Luke Jolin battles. And that's the half. So at the half, our score here at the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium is the North Brookfield Indians 40. The Eagles of Immaculate Heart of Mary 24. So we'll see if the cheerleaders are going to do their Christmas. Yep, they're bringing the mats out, so we'll hold tight for a couple of seconds here and watch our cheerleaders perform. Strong offensive half for the Indians. 40 points. I don't know if that's their high for the half of the season, but I know they are averaging about 67 points. Let's watch our girls. With our score at halftime, the Indians of North Brookfield 40 and the Eagles of Immaculate Heart of Mary 24. So we'll be back probably in about 6 minutes, so don't go away. All right, welcome back to the Julianne Cairn Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School. At halftime here, we have the Indians of North Brookfield leading the Eagles of Immaculate Heart of Mary 40-24. Scoring in the first half for the Eagles, Paul Gion with 2, Mark Dion with 2, Daniel Mooney with 7, Edmund Alexander with 13 for a total of 24. For the Indians, Connor Morris with 2, Tyler Patchen 9, Riley Lamy 4, Max Valancourt 12, Luke Jolin 3, Justin LaRoe 4, Joey Valancourt 4, and Joey Duzak 2 for a total of 40. Foul trouble for the Eagles. Paul Gion has 2, Mark Dion 3, Daniel Mooney 2, and Edmund Alexander with 2. For the Indians, Tyler Patchen 1, Max Valancourt 3, David Shea 1, and Joey Valancourt 3. Our next telecast here for LPAC will be Friday, as we have the traditional doubleheader with David Prouty. The girls will be tipping off at 5, and the boys roughly 6:30. It's always an exciting time and a full crowd. And then we're off until Friday the 28th when the boys will be hosting Southbridge. And then, like I said, January 12th, we have the Harlem Superstars here. I do have tickets, and Sheila has tickets if you stop into the superintendent's office. They are $9 in advance. If you wait, it's $10. Whoa! Come on, Justin. I always liked you. Justin throws the basketball at me, and I wasn't ready for it. All right, ball's inbounded by the Eagles. Ball goes to the corner to Alexander. Back to Gion. Long three, short. Justin LaRoe with the rebound out to Tyler Patchen. Goes strong to the hoop, lays it up and in. Tyler, first bucket of the second half. Alexander with it. Ball goes into the corner, no good. Actually hit the top of the backboard, which is in play. All 4 sides are, as long as it doesn't hit a support. Max Valancourt flying down the right side. Max got some catching up to do after sitting out a little bit in the first half with 3 fouls. Alexander comes around the screen, doubled up. Ball goes inside, no good. Riley Lamy reaches up and got it. Ahead, stolen by Paul Gion. In the corner, Alexander. So nice head and shoulder fake around the defense, throws it up, no good. And nice save off Justin LaRoe's knee. And it will be the Indians' ball. Inbound, Tyler Patchen with the steal. Tyler passes off Max Valancourt. Tyler probably should just put it up. Alexander with the drive, and Riley comes down on him for the foul. Riley Lamy with the foul. That's his first. Team first. Alexander going to the line, shooting to Edmund Alexander, 13 in the first half. Alexander, a little strong. Alexander dips, shoots, short on that one. Kind of overcorrected. Gion with it, lays it up and in. Paul Gion. His first bucket of the second half. Tyler Patchen comes up short on a 3. Mooney up ahead, lays it up and in. Daniel Mooney. Underneath the Luke Jolin. Tries to power his way up. The long Max Valancourt. Offensive rebound. Blocked. Scramble for the ball. And it's going to be the Eagles' ball. John Dion and Max Valancourt in a battle for that one. John Gion to inbounds to Paul Gion. Trying to save my monitor here. I think that's more action than I had in my whole varsity career tonight. Doesn't take a whole lot. Long shot, that's 2. for Daniel Mooney. That's 4 for Daniel in the second half. Max Valancourt with it. Joey Valancourt outside. Justin LaRoe inside to Luke Jolin. Lays it up and out. Round the rim and out. Max Valancourt takes it away from Alexander. Luke kicks it back out. Tyler Patchen fakes, pulls it back out. Tyler setting things up. And got a 3-second violation. I think it might have been Luke on that one. Gian up ahead. Mooney with the long bomb. No good. Joey Duzak with it. Joey clears it to Justin. Up to Luke. Luke long in the corner to Tyler. Justin LaRoe. That looked good from here. Just a little short. Here comes Mooney on the fly. Nice fake. Lays it up and no good, but he's fouled by Joey Duzak. That's Joey's first foul. Team second. Daniel Mooney at the line is going to get 2. Fine drive in. I know I'm showing my age, but that's the way Tommy Heinsohn used to shoot way back in the day. Daniel Mooney tips, shoots. A lot of arc on that one. It's a little long. Alexander with the rebound. Can't get it to go. Max down the right side, drives the lane, throws up an underhand scoop, no good. Alexander with the rebound. Alexander being hawked by Justin LaRoe. Ball tries to get inside. Justin with it out to Tyler. Tyler, a little bump, but lays it up and in. Tyler Patchen finishes that play off. 46-31. Banked in by Daniel Mooney. Daniel showing them all tonight. Tyler Patchen throws up a floater, around the rim and out. Joey Valancourt with the offensive rebound, lays it in, and he's fouled. That foul was on number 20, Edmund Alexander. That's his third. Eagles can ill afford to lose Edmund tonight. Joey Valancourt at the line to complete the three-point play. It's around the rim and in. Joey gets the roll. That's 7 tonight for Joey. Coming off the bench. Alexander drives the lane and travels. David Shea in. Comes Justin LaRoe with a purpose. Back to Tyler Patchen. Tyler driving the lane, and we've got a block called on Daniel Mooney. That's Daniel's third. So, Mark Dion, Daniel Mooney, and Edmund Alexander all with 3. Again, my stats are unofficial. Tyler Patchen drives the lane, lays it up left-handed. It's good. Tyler Patchen. North Brookfield 51, the Eagles 33. Long 3. Daniel Mooney from another area code. Tyler Patchen, is he going to try to match him? David Shea looking around. Joey Valancourt, Tyler Patchen. Tyler. That's wide. Gian with it. Gian drives the lane, puts it up. No good. Oh, can't get back in bounds. Daniel Mooney with 10 points in the second half is kind of like trying to put the Eagles on his back. Justin LaRoe drives, and he's fouled. That foul's on Mark Dion. I've got him for 4. And the scorer's got him for 4. So I guess it's 4. Justin LaRoe at the line, shooting 2. Tips, shoots. Got it. Justin, nothing but net. Number 22, Melcamo Gregan, in for the first time. Justin, tips, shoots. Got it. Got the nice roll tonight. Justin with 2 in the second half, a total of 6. Gian with it. Oh, ball thrown away, but gets it back. Alexander. That quick step that sometimes is too quick. Mooney. Gian. Looks like Tyler's trying to stay right with Mooney. Alexander in the corner. Gian with it. Nice offensive rebound. Throws it up and in, and I mean throws it up and in. Eagles pulling out now, coming up in man. Tyler Patchen comes around the screen. Tyler drives baseline on Gian. Kicks off to David Shea, lays it up and in. David Shea with his first 2 of the night, and I believe that's his first 2 of his career. 3-pointer by Mooney is good. Coach trying to get a timeout. The rest didn't see him. He got the 3-pointer. Eagles with the rebound. Keeping it tight, keeping it close. Alexander, nice move around, lays it up and in. Edmund Alexander. It's his first points of the second half. We got a shootout here. Tyler Patchen. Nope. Joey Valancourt, nice save. Eagles come down with it. 55-43. Eagles staying tight in 12. Ball goes inside, and John Dion is fouled by David Shea. That's David's second. John Dion going to the line. He's going to get 2. Immaculate out of Mary, staying close. Dion does up, no good. Riley Lamy and Christian Gilbert in for Justin LaRoe and Joey Valancourt. Dip, shoots, balls off. Joey Duzak with the rebound to David Shea. David up ahead to Riley, gets stolen. Alexander ahead to Gian, throws it up and in. Paul Gian, that's 6 in the second half for Paul. Tyler Patchen bringing it up, slowing things down. And man to man. Tyler, I believe he traveled. We've got a timeout. Eagles. Eagles fighting back, cutting the lead to 10. 1 minute and 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. North Brookfield up 55-45. Both teams running and gunning in this third quarter. North Brookfield scoring 15 points, and the Eagles with 11. So our next game, Friday evening, afternoon, 5 o'clock, girls against David Prouty, and at 6:30, the boys follow up. Pat O'Connor, who formerly coached here at North Brookfield, is coming back to town. He's the head coach of David Prouty. So far in the game, Coach Carrington is trying to, after like the first 3 minutes of each quarter, he's mixing some of his veterans with some of the younger players. It's always better for the younger guys to be out there with a few veterans. Paul Gian bringing it up. Long pass to Mooney. Inside. Back out to Alexander. Inside. Up. No good. David Shea with the rebound. David driving the lane. Lays it up and in. David Shea. That's 4 for David tonight. Mooney. Now too far out. Christian Gilbert comes down with the rebound. Joey Duzak back to Christian. Christian, Tyler Patchen asking for the ball, setting up a play. Tyler takes the jumper. No good. And it's saved. Eagles save it. Paul Gian bringing it up. Out to Alexander, inside to Gian, a give and go, it's good. Paul Gian, that's 8 in the second half.
20 seconds, D for 20. D for 20, hands out.
Tyler kicks it back out to David. 11 seconds to go in the quarter. David drives, and he's fouled. Daniel Mooney with the foul. I think that's 4 on Daniel. The foul's starting to play a part in this game as we head into the fourth quarter. David missed the first. Mark Dion with 4. Daniel Mooney with 4. Edmund Alexander with 3. Paul Gion with 2. For North Brookfield, Max Valancourt and Joey Valancourt with 3, and David Shea with 2. Anybody else has got 1. Paul Gion, half court. Alexander puts it up. Just short. Just before the buzzer. So our score at the end of 3 quarters here at the Julian Caron Memorial Gymnasium is the North Brookfield Indians 57. The Eagles of Immaculate Heart of Mary 47. So North Brookfield with 17 points in that quarter. And Immaculate Heart of Mary with 23. So North Brookfield outscored. Always nice to come out to the games during the holiday season. The kids are home from college, a lot of them. Always nice to look up in the stands or around and see former players. And seeing former players with their babies. I'm sure Friday night will be a lot more with David Prouty here as people have transplanted from North Brookfield to Spencer and vice versa. So it's a good mix. Some of the players from my girls' team in a few years, of course, I have Cassidy Bulger and Brianna Kilborn here at the table tonight. I see Julia Burkhardt up there. Ashley Duzak in the stands with her baby. Have a turnover by North Brookfield. Eagles with it. Just starting the fourth quarter here. Alexander with it, looking for a screen. Comes off it from the corner. No good. Seems like he's lost a little bit. Aponte in. Tries to get it back to Riley Lamy, but loses it. Alejandro Aponte, an 8th grader. Christian Gilbert, David Shea, Riley Lamy, and Joey Duzak for North Brookfield. Backdoor cut. Riley knocks it out of bounds. We have Paul Gion, Edmund Alexander. There's Paul with it. Shot from the corner is good. Paul Gion for 2. 33, Stephen Alexander out there. Number 6, John Dion. And number 22, Malcolmo Cragen. Riley Lamy with it, and we got a foul. That's fouls on Edmund Alexander. That's his 4th. Decision time for the coaches, and how long do you play him? Number 41, Matthew Rue in for Alexander. Man-to-man for the Eagles. Christian Gilbert lobs into Riley Lamy. North Brookfield trying to take advantage of size. Riley with a nice turnaround. That's Riley's first of the second half. He's got 6 now. North Brookfield looks like they want to slow it down and get the ball inside. Aponte comes through the pick. Ball goes to corner to Rue. Kicks it inside, back to Rue. Puts it up, no good. David Shea with the rebound. Comes David up ahead to Aponte. Alejandro gives up his dribble. David Shea drives the lane. Puts it up, no good. And it's going to stay North Brookfield ball. 6:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. North Brookfield with a 9-point lead. Christian Gilbert just gets it in. David Shea misses the 3. Rue the rebound. Paul Gion brings it up. Ball coming to the right, switches to the left, tries to go down the middle, and he's tied up by David Shea. Nice defense by David. He reached in and grabbed it. It's going to stay Eagles ball. Nets getting tangled up tonight. Ball goes to the corner. Nice. Reversed by Cragen. Doesn't go. Joey Duzak with it. Up to Riley Lamy. Riley coming off a screen by David Shea. Keeps on going. Powers his way up, lays it up and in. Riley Lamy. Not to be denied. Gian with it. Rue. No good. Christian Gilbert.
Get back. Behind you.
Eagles getting ready to put their starters back in. Aponte. It's his first two. Probably his first 2 points in the varsity. 8th grader being brought up tonight for a little added extra depth. Gian with it. Batted away by Aponte. Aponte head of the field, lays it up and in. Alejandro. Gian with it, drives. Christian Gilbert picks him up. Drives the lane. Batted around. Eagles with it. Gian from the corner. No good. Christian Gilbert comes down with it. Over to David Shea. Back to Christian. Christian tries to get inside of Riley. Stolen by Gian. Up ahead to Cragen. Cragen with the drive. No good. Joey Duzak with the rebound gets tied up. Mark Dion, Daniel Mooney, and Edmund Alexander back in for the Eagles. Make one last run here. 65-50. North Brookfield back up by 15. Ball goes Max Valancourt back in. Justin LaRoe also back in the game. Luke Jolin, Joey Valancourt. Not original starting five, but Max Valancourt comes out of the pack and he's accidentally tripped, but it's still a foul. That foul is on number 11, Daniel Mooney, and that's going to be it for Daniel. That's a tough one, but so with 4:16 left to go in the fourth quarter, North Brookfield Indians opening back up a 15-point lead at 65-50. Daniel Mooney ended with 20 points tonight, 13 in the second half. A couple of long-range threes that you almost have to buy a ticket to shoot from that far out. Tyler Patchen drives the lane, ball it up, throws up a floater, it's good. Tyler with 17. Alexander. A little short, Joey Valancourt out to Max. Max loses the handle and travels. Max knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to get the ball over to Justin. Gian in the corner, Alexander. Inside. No good. Offensive rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Another rebound. Back up. And that's good. That's Mark Dion. That's Mark's first points in the second half. Up ahead to Tyler Patchen. Puts it up. It's good. Gian. Cross court to Alexander. Gets stolen by Justin LaRoe. And we've got a foul. Alexander's staying in to make sure that Justin's all right. Couple of guys battling. You tell Alexander went for the ball on that one. And that's Alexander's fifth foul. That's why we have mats there. Number 24, Nick Bacon's in the game, as well as number 2, Dylan Napoli. for the Eagles.
Dylan, if you got an open shot, take it, all right?
Justin LaRoe at the line, shooting 2. Dips, shoots, got it. Justin with 5 from the line tonight, total of 7 in the game. Dips, shoots, a little long. Joey Valancourt with the offensive rebound, lays it up, and then he's fouled. Joe Valancourt battling the offensive boards.
Who's it on? Who's it on? Was it on 6? Yeah.
That foul was on number 6, John Dion. That was his first. North Brookfield opening up a 20-point lead now, 72-52, 3:09 left in the fourth quarter. Joey Valancourt, dip, shoots, completes the 3-point play. Joey with 10 now. Gian gets by Tyler. Napoli back to Gian. Gian throws up a floater. Justin LaRoe, rebound. Max Valancourt on the fly. Max loves that right wing. Lays it up and in. I don't know how he put that one in. He was behind the backboard. Max Valancourt. He's got 16. And we have a timeout with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. North Brookfield 75. Immaculate Heart of Mary 52. Like a little shout out to our crew on the cameras and in the studio tonight. And we got Luke Anderson and Alec Norrie, Byron Ake here on the cameras, and I know I got Nate back in the studio, and I think he said Corey and Chris and Ethan, the whole gang over there tonight. So great job this week, guys. 3 in a row. Got 2 more on Friday. Then we got the Christmas break coming up. Hope Santa's good to everybody. This is the fun part. I just get to sit here and talk. These guys do all the work. Now Brookfield with a little pressure. Gian with it. Brings it up. Gian, nice tricky dribble. Ball goes to number 3. Thomas Smith in the game. Long shot, no good. Riley Smith. I think he used to play for the Bruins. Justin LaRoe. Joey Valancourt, offensive board, kicks it back out to Max. Turns down the 3, but Justin puts up a 3. That's long. Justin, Joey Valancourt. Again, Joey can't get it. We got a ball. Gian came up a little lame on that one. He's walking it off. Melcamo Cragen in the game. Stephen Alexander. Number 6, John Dion, and number 7, Mark Dion out there. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be North Brookfield ball. Up ahead, Justin LaRoe into Riley Lamy. Riley puts it up and in. Riley in double figures for the night now. Dion to Dion. And nice save by number 3, Thomas Smith. Thomas drives, throws it up. No good. Max Valancourt ahead to Tyler Patchen. Puts it up and in. Tyler. 1:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Smith with it. Back off of Justin, back to Smith. Runner. Flips it up, no good. Riley Lamy. Max Valancourt ahead. Tyler Patchen. Now Brookfield trying to get some subs in. Justin LaRoe from the corner. It's no good. Eagles with it. And we got a foul. That's on Tyler Patchen. Ball's inside, laid up and in by Mark Dion. 40 seconds to go. Aponte with it. Gets it batted away. Connor Morris with it. Shot's no good. Laid up and in. Who was that? Who was that scored, brother? Who got that one? 6? Christian Gilbert for 3. It's long. Ball coming up, and looks like we got a foul. Foul's on Alejandro Aponte. Yeah, long range is no good. So our final here from North Brookfield is the Indians 79, Immaculate Heart of Mary Eagles 56. So I'll run down the scoring for you. Of course, this is unofficial. John Dion with 2 points. This is for Immaculate Heart of Mary, the Eagles. John Dion 2, Paul Gion 12, Mark Dion 6, Daniel Mooney 20, and Edmund Alexander 15. For the Indians of North Brookfield tonight, Connor Morse with 2, Tyler Patchen 21, Riley Lamy 10, Max Valancourt 16, Justin LaRose 7, David Shea 4, Joey Valancourt 10, Joe Dusack 2, and Alejandro Aponte 4 for a total of 79. So that's going to do it for us here at North Brookfield, the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium tonight. And we will be back next game Friday night. So the girls at 5 and the boys roughly 6:30. So hope you have a good day off, and we'll see you Friday night. Immaculate Heart of Mary 56. Have a good night.